Aliens? The great unknown, the stuff of our wildest sci-fi dreams. But the real question is, if they were to show up tomorrow, would we actually be ready? Let's find out. Let's break this down. There are over 100 billion galaxies out there, and in our very own Milky Way, there could be hundreds of billions of planets. Statistically speaking, there's a good chance we're not alone, even if only a tiny fraction of those planets hosted life. We should have seen some sign by now, right? Yet, here we are. No messages, no greetings from Alpha Centauri postcards. Nothing. So, what's the holdup? Are they stuck in space traffic, or are we just really bad at making friends with the cosmos? But let's say tomorrow's the day an alien ship appears in the sky. Not in a blockbuster movie, but for real. Now, before we start imagining the drama of their landing, here's a question. Do we even have a plan for this? No secret government handshake? No official protocol on welcoming visitors from outer space? I'm just picturing a room full of world leaders Googling how to say hello in alien. Because honestly, I'm not sure we've thought this through. Now, let's say the aliens are polite enough to send us a signal before landing. Great. Only problem? We've got no idea what they're saying. Are they here for a friendly chat or to kick us off the planet? Our top scientists would be scrambling to decode the message. Linguists, biologists, and psychologists all working around the clock. Remember, we humans sometimes struggle with communicating between cultures here on Earth. Now imagine trying to understand beings from an entirely different galaxy. Do they even have mouths? Or is their language all clicks, whistles, and telepathy? While we're figuring out how to say hello, you're probably wondering, what do these aliens even look like? Some scientists believe that evolution might have given them familiar traits, maybe eyes, limbs, some ability to move around and manipulate tools. But let's be honest, evolution on another planet, that's a whole different ballgame. They could be anything from towering squid-like creatures to beings made of pure energy, or, knowing our luck, they'll be really into tentacles. Because if Earth's deep sea creatures are anything to go by, the universe isn't short on nightmare fuel. Okay, let's get real. If aliens land, what's humanity's first reaction? If history tells us anything, it's this: we don't handle the unexpected all that well. Remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020? Multiply that by, a few billion, and now we're talking about global panic on a whole new scale. There'll be the folks grabbing every canned good in sight, conspiracy theorists claiming they've known about aliens for years, and then the rest of us, glued to our screens, waiting for the latest update from world governments who are definitely not ready for this. Imagine the headlines. Aliens arrive, but are they single? And while the media whips us into a frenzy, some of us will just be wondering if they can cure our Monday blues. But here's the scary part. If they made it here, their technology would be way ahead of ours. We're still getting excited about reusable rockets. Meanwhile, they're cruising across galaxies like it's no big deal. And if they can do that, who knows what else they've got. We might be, like cavemen, trying to figure out a smartphone while they're sitting on technology we can't even imagine. So if things go south and these aliens aren't here for a friendly chat, we're probably toast. Our best weapons, they might not even register as a threat to them. Or if we're lucky, they're vulnerable to something as simple as water. But we shouldn't count on that. Of course, there's always the hope they come in peace. Maybe they're here to share knowledge or help us solve some of our biggest problems. But even a peaceful visit could come with dangers we don't see coming. What if they bring along something else, bacteria or viruses that we've never encountered? Our immune systems would have no defense. A friendly handshake could turn into an accidental apocalypse. And if they're not here to help, well, let's just say we wouldn't stand much of a chance. Their weapons, their intelligence, their sheer ability to reach us, those alone would give them the upper hand. We might not even know what hit us before it's all over. So, are we really ready for aliens? As much as we'd like to think we are, the reality is we're not. Whether it's dealing with their technology, understanding their intentions, or even protecting ourselves from unforeseen biological risks, we're not prepared for what first contact could bring. But that doesn't mean we can't start thinking about it. One way or another, if aliens ever come knocking, it's going to change everything we know about life in the universe and about ourselves. Like, subscribe and comment. How would you prepare for first contact with aliens?